Good afternoon, fine people of the internet. Willkommen back to Maverick Baking and welcome back to another snack surprise box review. If you are new to this series, this is Francesco. He is my lovely partner who is here all the way from Italy. Not just for this video.
Just for the review.
Just
yes.
for, yeah. And my name is Kelly, I am from Scotland. We review these boxes once a month, tasting snacks from all over the world, from the comfort of our bums on our living room floor.
That's it.
Life doesn't get much better, to be honest. Would you like to tell me which country we are travelling to this month?
We're going to Germany, Kelly.
We're going to Deutschland.
Germany.
Have you ever visited Germany?
I've not yet, but there is a place that I really like to go to, and that is the Black Forest.
Yes, I agree.
Have you ever been to Germany?
I have been to Berlin, so I know some Germans would say that no, I haven't been to Germany, but
right.
I have been to Berlin. It was beautiful. I love the German language. I took a semester of German in my first year of uni, so I've almost lost entirely all of it apart from Kartoffeln and Rammstein. Anyway, sir, take me to our first snack, please. I should mention what Francesco is choosing. Snack Surprise is available as a one-off box or as a subscription service that can be delivered to your door every single month. I will leave all of the details in the description box below.
Shall we start with the beefy carazza?
Ooh.
Carazza.
Margarete.
Un'altra volta, ma adesso vorrei proprio sentire la musica delle parole.
Margarete.
It's a pizza flavored something.
Does it remind you of home?
That is something else for sure.
Of course, if you are from Germany, if you have German heritage, or you're just a big Germanophile?
There's a whole bit, 2 slices of extra salami in it.
So what do we have inside?
2 slices of salami.
Uh-huh.
And then
Some cheese.
some cheese and the spicy tomato sauce.
It looks like very thick tomato sauce.
Actually, pizza sauce.
It's just like a tiny sandwich.
I think it's a good idea.
Of all the pizza flavoured snacks we've had, I think it's one of the better ones. I've definitely eaten worse. A 4 out of 5?
Yeah, if we don't call it pizza, yes. Lovely, great start, Germany. Let's go. 4 out of 5.
Okay, sir. Take me to something else salty.
We're going to the onion rings made with spring onion flavour.
Okay, so here we have Zwiebels. So these are from XOX Snack that have been around since 1908. So these are a corn snack or a maize snack with onion flavour. Oof. The suspicion.
I like the size of it.
They're tiny, aren't
they're
they?
quite tiny, yeah.
I think these are actually going to be really addictive. It's quite an open kind of texture for a corn snack, and you can see that there are little herbs in there. They're not too kind of dry, they don't stick too much either. And the onion flavour is more subtle than I expected. They have a raw onion on the front, which is making me a bit nervous, but...
Yeah, well, it doesn't taste like raw onions for sure. Perhaps I was about to say, when you caramelized onions and you cook them slow temperature for a long time,
That's
that
what
kind
this
of
is like.
almost burnt, but not burnt.
A bit of sweetness almost. What would you give this out of 5?
5.
I would agree for what they are. There's a good onion flavour without it kind of ruining your day.
And it's not potato, it's corn. It's a little different.
Yeah. Those inside a sandwich would be banging. Shall we move on to some Chips Frisch Ungarisch?
Yeah, what's with the Ungarisch bit? Like are the Hungarian or the German?
Well, my thought was maybe it's paprika, because Hungarian cooking is known to have a lot of paprika
For
in
sure, although it says sun-ripened bell peppers.
it. Ripened.
Ripened. Sun-ripened bell peppers.
Okay. There is a bell pepper on the front, or just a pepper, as we would call it. Un pepperono.
But yeah, you see the paprika. Maybe at that point. So what happened, German man went to Hungary, stole the paprika, came home and said, Kartoffeln mit paprika.
I mean, it's not entirely out of the question, considering European history.
Perhaps.
Yeah, it's just a paprika crisp.
Paprika is such a great thing, by the way.
You know what's disappointing though? Every European country you visit has like a great paprika flavoured crisp, like all of them. We don't really have them here.
People are not a fan of spicy food in this country.
True.
5 out of 5.
Food, fat food. Shall we take a drink?
Yeah.
What's it called?
It's called mezzo mix.
Mezzo mix. As in half?
So, cola meets tangy orange lemonade.
Ooh. Interestingly, the brand in the little booklet that you get along with your snack surprise box is different, but it appears to be the same flavor.
It appears.
But I love that can. I hope you can see all of those gorgeous colours on there. So we're expecting
Cola.
fruity cola, essentially.
Orange or lemonade. It's me now.
What colour is it going to be?
Don't know. Maybe orange.
I think it's going to be brown.
I think it's gonna be. I don't know. You were right. Do you remember the Goldador from the Italian snack surprise box? Mm-hmm. The one that we opened like that. Mm-hmm. So the way to open it is by not pulling that thing over there. So like not doing this, but you need to get both of them because there's two candies in it, and then both of them all the way up, and then look at that. But liquid and fizzy.
In a good way?
That's how it tastes. To be very honest, I don't mind it. I don't dislike it at all.
If I'm being totally honest, I can't really taste the orange or the lemon.
I can taste the lemonade, but not the orange, I already pointed out. And it feels a bit watery with the second sip.
I know what you mean. It doesn't taste very full flavoured. And yeah, if I'm being honest, all I can taste is cola. What would you give that out of 5?
3.
I would give it a 3 as well. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just fine.
It's not as bad as Iron Brew.
Dove andiamo?
We're going to get a Zetti Bambina.
Ooh. It appears as if it's going to be a milk chocolate that incorporates some hazelnuts
That's right.
and some caramel.
And white chocolate.
There's a nice little cow in the front. A nice wee cow like me. And why the Italian name, do you think? Because of the hazelnuts?
I really don't know. I don't want to say anything.
Because of the close interpersonal relationship?
I don't know. But there's another thing I want to point out later on.
Mm-hmm. Shall we break?
Break it.
Ooh. Ooh. Oh, what an interesting filling. This is sometimes what I like about not being able to understand words in other languages, because you get the true surprise. It's this sort of what almost sandy looking filling. It does smell nutty. A strange texture.
Yeah, I wouldn't give it to my kids.
It's like somewhere between fudge and like torrone, like nougat. You know? It's like dry, crumbly, but also chewy. I like it.
Enjoy.
Why don't you like it?
I pick on the hazelnut a little bit. Chocolate is very poor. The caramel, can't hear it. I can't feel it.
You can taste something nutty. There's a milky flavour. You know what I mean?
Would it not be the chocolate?
Almost like Kinder. There's a sort of milky, you know, like it's not like one. Did you see how offended he looked when I
Whoa.
mentioned Kinder?
Whoa. Whoa.
The Italian alarm bells started going off. You know how Kinder has a milky flavour?
Yeah. Like the pizza you mean. The pizza.
It's got a milky flavour.
Yeah.
There's a bit of nuttiness and there's like caramel in it. I think it's nice. It's definitely a unique texture. What would you give this out of 5?
2.
Really? That's a 4 out of 5 for me, I think. Where would you like to go next?
So this guy is called Hanuta.
Hanuta.
Notice the logo.
It's in exactly the same colouring as Nutella.
Because everybody wants to be a bit more Ferrero in their lives, don't they?
Haselnuss-Schnitte. So is this a small chocolate wafer?
It's
I can't read without my
this is
glasses.
Ferrero.
Well, would you look at that? Would you look at that? How do you feel now? Dumb? That good old Italian-German alliance flying strong. Oops. That should be a good thing. You should be happy about
I'll
that.
tell
no?
you in a minute if I'm happy with it or not. Before we spoil the Mama Ferrero like that.
So it's a little kind of wafer.
Look at the amount of chocolate in here though. Like, look at it. It's thicker than the actual wafer.
It's like a wafer sandwich.
It's a wafer sandwich.
Can you break it or will it go everywhere?
Is
Oh,
it
that is literally just like solidified Nutella. So, you know, if that hadn't said Ferrero, he'd be calling it trash. But now that you've seen that, now that you've seen a surname with a vowel on the end, you're buzzing.
I tell you though, this is close to Ferrero quality. I don't know why it says Ferrero on it.
Because it must be Ferrero.
Well, it must be, you know.
Why does the chocolate taste kind of funky though?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
It's not 100% Ferrero.
I don't know if they've tried to make it taste like dark chocolate. But there's a kind of bitterness to it. Do you know what I mean? I think the wafer's nice, there is some nuttiness, but the chocolate has a strange, almost American chocolate acidity to it, which, if, you know, do forgive me, but there's an almost vomit-like aftertaste.
Wow.
Have you ever tasted American chocolate?
I did, with you.
If you've ever, you know, if you're a European who's ever travelled to America, you've ever tasted Hershey's, I don't even mean in an insulting way, but it's quite a widespread thing that there's a kind of acidic aftertaste of the chocolate just because of, you know, taste preferences. I get that vibe from this, which is disappointing because German chocolate that I've tasted before has been much better. So I'm going to give that a 2 out of 5, to be honest. Sorry, Ferrero. Okay, my patriotic partner. Where are we going next?
Wow. Let's go with the Corny Big. A German twist on your
Corny Big.
favourite cereal bar.
This has to be the best.
Roasted whole wheat flakes and cereal crisps doused
Doused.
Doused?
That means like covered, drenched.
in rich milk chocolate.
Corny Big has to be the worst name I've ever heard, and I love it. I tell you what, girl, you better be hungry for your breakfast. That is a big corny.
I don't mind a cereal bar, you know?
You should chew it. I love a cereal bar as well, actually. So we've got some oats, we have some rice. It's got those almost like pooled sugar kind of strands from whatever's binding it together. What do you think?
It's very tasty for being a cereal bar.
It's very satisfying. I can see why it's called a corny big. And this is going to sound really, really stupid, but there is more of an actual like cereal grain flavour than you get from a lot of cereal bars. Very sugary, very sticky, and there is a bit of a kind of chocolate flavour comes through from that. It would be a very satisfying breakfast or, you know, a very good snack. What would you give that out of 5?
For being a cereal bar, I would go for a 4. Because it's
I
not
would agree.
advertised as a snack.
I would agree.
It's not bad at all.
It would certainly be a satisfying one, and it is both corny and big, so we can't really fault it.
And it's most certainly less of a letdown than Danuta Ferrero.
We have a couple more kind of chocolatey things before we move on to some sweets.
I got it.
Yeah.
The Marmorkuchen.
The Marmorkuchen. Marble cake mit zartbitter Schokolade. So it's going to be dark chocolate. It's a marble cake with 2% low-fat cocoa powder covered with 17% plain chocolate and decorated with 2.5% milk chocolate. Remember that, okay? 2.5. No more, no less.
I like a marble cake though.
I do like a marble cake as well. It smells like...
Marble.
It smells like the merendina we had from the Italian boxes. It smells like marble. Is it nice?
I think without the chocolate coating would have been much nicer, to be honest.
Like a plainer cake.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes less is more, you know?
I feel like all of these always taste the same. Like, I'm sure we had something similar in the Bulgaria box. I feel like I've had Italian merendina cakes. It's moist, it is chocolatey. What would you give this out of 5?
A 2.5.
A 2.5 out of 5. Okay, we have one final chocolatey thing in the form of something I'm very happy about. It's the Leibniz Pickup.
That's a whole chocolate bar in the middle.
Basically, but it's also kind of softer than a chocolate bar.
I like.
The biscuit's nice and kind of bittersweet, with almost a little bit of savouriness to stand up to the white chocolate.
I think the fill in the middle is very generous as well.
In a good way.
Yeah.
It's almost like if an Oreo was done better. You know what I mean? It's like Oreo vibes. Like an Oreo if it studied abroad for a year. An Oreo on its exchange program
It's doing an Erasmus.
to Leipzig. It's a good quality biscuit. It would be absolutely smacking beside a cup of tea.
Yeah.
5 out of 5?
I mean, I can only say yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Get some Haribos out.
Get some Haribos
'Cause
out.
These are the volcano kinds.
Haribo volcano sour. So they're going to be crazy sour.
Are they?
So these come in grapefruit and sour apple, lemon and sour apple, and blood orange and
Sour lava.
sour apple. It smells familiar. What colour have you gone for?
Oh, cute. They got the red bit in the middle to resemble
volcano, yeah.
Volcano.
I'm gonna have one of the blue ones, I think.
Try it. I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh no. Bite it or soak it?
Bite it in half.
I'm scared. Oh! Oh god. That flavour's amazing though.
It's the first time for me. I never had an Haribo with a filling inside. Got this liquid substance. The splash in your mouth, pretty much.
Like a jelly. I think that must be the blood orange in the middle, because there's that kind of apple flavour coming through now, which tastes a bit more like
It
classic
makes sense with
Haribo.
sour
But
as well. There's the blood orange. Lovely. Beautiful. Nice.
dare I say, a 5 out of 5?
Wow. Go for it. Mr. Puff rice.
Knusper Puffreis. Fruchtiger. Smell it. So we have a product here in the UK called Millions. And I imagine that this is what that's going to taste like. It's like tiny little puffy balls of rice and corn.
Different coloured. Right.
It's like, it starts too sweet and ends too savoury.
But why the corn?
It's like someone's dropped a cheese puff in orange juice and then shoved it into your mouth. Surely this is the only kind of thing you could eat, either if you were drunk or if you were at the cinema and you were just sort of shoveling food into your face. I don't hate it, I don't love it. I'm gonna give that a 1 out of 5, to be honest.
Wow, I don't hate it. I don't love it. It's a 1. It's a 1.
So we have one tiny final kind of sweet to taste.
The ahoy.
Ahoy! So these come in a few different flavours. We have red, green, yellow and orange. What are these?
They're called delicious and fruity hard candies with a sparkling bubbly powder hidden inside to give your tongue a sweet surprise. It's like one of those...
Like sherbet?
Yeah. I'll pass if you don't mind me. But you should try one.
Which one would you like me to try?
Get the nice one, the red one.
I don't think I'll have time to finish it all on camera, but I'll
Yeah.
certainly give it a...
Give it a souk.
I'll give you a soup. Ooh!
Is it sour straight up? Like...
You sounded like Yoshi. It tastes like Vimto. That's lovely.
Well...
It's like blackcurrant. I don't know who the hell eats boiled sweets nowadays, apart from people with no teeth, but that's very tasty. I give that a 4 out of 5. So that brings to an end our journey through Germany. As always, I will leave all the details to where you can get your own Snack Surprise box or subscription in the description box below, along with even a cheeky discount code. Thank you again to Snack Surprise for sending us this lovely box of German goodies. It's been a delight, as always. And I'm afraid that is all we have time for today.
Is that?
That is it. Thank you so much for watching, as always. Thank you for taking the time to sit through our nonsense. And we will see you for the next one.
Ciao!